Good evening and welcome to tonight's live stream. It is the Midnight Streamer, and welcome to the stream. It is always a pleasure to have you wherever you may be. I'd love to know your perspective and love to know your ideas. Please comment below. Today's topic: new environments create new perspectives. Have you ever hit just a mental block, hit a rut, hit a problem you can't solve, and wonder, how am I going to get around this? Why does it keep failing? Ooh, let me adjust the camera just a touch. Is that better? Have you ever tried changing your environment? Try do something new. Go to a new location. Try a new hobby. Try a new pastime. Try a new diet. Try going out even at a different time. Even just small little changes help create new perspectives that create new ideas. I've been doing photography and video for quite a while, and I specialized initially in portraits. Portraits were like my thing. And a way to get really good at doing portraits is to meet different people, a diverse set of people, different ages, different professions, different everything. And you'll just understand how to make a human connection with different types of people. And it got me into more, or at least my style of photography, more into like talking to people and figuring out what is their story and how to understand a narrative, how to put together a narrative from taking a portrait. Whereas for a while, I'd only been taking party portraits. I'd been doing party pics, and they more or less looked, the same. I took a lot of the same photo over and over. But when I started going to new environments that weren't parties, where you'd meet people who are more introverted, you'd meet people who sometimes were extroverted, you met people who, just all types. You met people who are used to having their photos taken, you met people who are not used to having their photo taken, and you'd learn to sometimes take instruction from people who you saw who were naturals and put it in different areas. And it really created some new ideas about photography and the things I could do with a camera. And I say all this to say, that's becoming so popular, people saying that on the internet, but it created a lot of new ideas and new styles for me by changing my environment. And even just the time of day, I would shoot for a long time, I was shooting a lot at night. And, if you've ever used the Sony Alpha camera, it's a low light beast. But I started shooting more at sunset and shooting more in the morning. The golden hour photos, especially for sunset, was a big perspective shift for me. Whereas at night, I was a bit slower, looking at neon signs and more with my timing. Whereas with the sunset photos, it was like go, 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 go. I had a window of time to look for those amazing moments where the sun was in the perfect place. And it's a beautiful feeling. And not only in creative aspects, but even just life in general. If you've lived in the same city your whole life, in the same town, doing the same thing, it is a beautiful thing to master it and really establish yourself firmly in one location. But sometimes for a new perspective or to enhance the current one you have, a brief trip to a different environment. If you've lived in a big city, try a rural area. If you've been in a rural area, try the big city. And just see different ways of enjoying life, different ways of analyzing the problem, and just finding something special that you had no idea was there. Meet different people, meet people who are experts, meet people who are beginners, you meet people who are intermediates just like you. See more of yourself in others, see different parts of yourself that you didn't even know were there. And I've also been into fitness for quite a while, and sometimes you think you know something really well because you've been doing it for some years, but you haven't tried every single aspect of it. And lately, if you haven't checked on my channel, I'm all about cycling. And I thought that I was, quite competent with free weights, but now I've seen how important it is to have a more intense form of cardio, and cycling has really been doing that for me, and it's enhanced the other things I was doing. And it's just my thoughts that I really had to share with everyone tonight. If you enjoyed this message in any way, please check me out on IG, and yeah, please comment below on anything else you'd like to chat about or share. And I'd love to know which of these particular topics resonate with people the most. Maybe I'll go further into that direction. But on that note, I think we'll end it there. You have an awesome week. Tomorrow is Monday, the day um, to get the hustle on. And yeah, always a pleasure having you.
Yeah.